Training the Cap, Coach Smith, and I'm here with
BK.
Yes. So we just did a 30-minute Vertimax workout, and wanted to come in and ask a few questions. If you don't mind me asking, you've done about 2 months worth of work on the Vertimax machine, so that's 8 to 10 workouts. Can you tell me what your experience has been so far?
Oh man, it's different. When I started, I wasn't really looking forward for anything. I was looking forward to just doing 1 or 2 sessions to encourage my son. Okay. That's who I really wanted to do this. But I play soccer, I play volleyball, I run. When I got on that Vertimax, the older you get, one of the struggle areas is the hips, man.
Yes, indeed.
Those get tight. Those get tight, that mobility gets in there and you can't move.
Right.
So your body can't do the things that your brain wants to do or used to do.
That's right. That's right.
So when we started working, man, within 2 workouts, I realized that my whole struggle was in my midsection, my hip area. And the way it was attacking my hip area, I felt like, man, there's something with this.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like to hear that. If you guys pay attention to the videos, most of the time I stress it a lot about we're going to work on the hip flexors and the hip areas. And when it comes to sports, man, that make a world of a difference if you have hip flexors that are loose, that are mobile. When you're stiff in that area, it makes your body look stiff. So that plays a big part of what you're doing here. And it doesn't matter if you're an athlete, young age, or if you're older and just trying to keep your body right. There's a big difference when you have hip flexors that can be active for you. So, like I said, you've done 8 to 10 sessions now. Are you still training and doing anything outside of here?
So basically, I stopped most of what I used to do. I run. I still play soccer, but this is pretty much my rehab. So I still play soccer and I run and I do kettlebells. But when it comes now to mobility, what I used to do, all the band workouts that I used to struggle with, I let all the bands go. Because the Vertimax, what it really does is it gives me multi-directional fluid mobility, right? I'm a 220-pound guy, 6'1", so there's not a lot of bands that I'm comfortable with not breaking when I'm working at full strength. Right. So I come out to a Vertimax and I'm jumping up and those resistors are pulling me down. So it takes everything for me to recruit all the muscles that I have in a natural way. In a natural way, uninhibited movement, because it just straps to some little band and I can't even tell it's strapped until I jump and then I feel that pull, right? So that for me, I feel like it's changing my edge from a jumping perspective. Then even with some of the drills that you do where we rotate, turn and sprint. When I get on the soccer field now, I just feel like I am able to do things that I used to do a few years ago. Right. Not in the recent year or 2, 5 years ago. Right. Because I turn and I no longer have that resistance. Right. So I feel free. I feel like I'm battling with the wind. I feel like, man, I can just go. So this Vertimax thing, man, I tell you, I didn't stick around for 2 months because I'm interested in paying you for 2 months. I stuck around because there's a difference that it's making as an adult. Right. So it's almost no longer about my son, who is still learning the movement. It's more about, man, as an adult, even when I'm playing with my kids, I have a 1-year-old daughter, I gotta get down. I gotta drop down on the carpet, play at her level. Yes, so it's functional like that. This is not about 6-pack. I'm way past that. I'm too old for that. Right. It's just about being functional and moving. And for some reason, it feels like when I get on the Vertimax, I feel like I can keep up with the best of them. I don't know if you know what I mean. Right. I feel like you can bring your 18-year-old athletes and I'm like, come on, man, let's go, I'm ready. Not because I run, but because I feel loose, I feel free. And that's the thing I try to tell the athletes when they come over here. They quick to say, coach this, coach that, coach, you don't have it anymore, you over the top now. And like lately, I had to go out and play a basketball game with some of the young guys. And I'm like, coach, don't like you lost a step, but that's the thing. You don't know everything I do to keep my body in order. Right. Age don't mean anything. No. Like anyone can come out here, even if you can only do half of the workout. Right. It puts your body in a different order than what you're used to. Right. I don't want to be that person that get up and you can barely move. You take 20 minutes to get your body warm before you can get going. But if you get into something like this with the Vertimax, it changes all that. And I call it the fountain of youth. Right. When the kids come here, I call it the beast. When I say that,
We call it that because I have not seen one person that can master that machine.
Right.
You know, the best athletes come in here. I had some semi-pro basketball athletes in here. I have some college guys that I work out now, and they said, Coach, I have never worked like this before. And that's the thing I tell people, come out and give it a shot. Even if you come out and just do a 10-minute session, come check it out. And that's why I wanted to get your input on how you feel about it as getting on, because I know you basically started with your son, but now I noticed as the workouts went on, it went more, this is something you enjoy doing as well.
Right.
So I definitely appreciate that feedback, you know. Always looking for feedback, whether it's good or bad, so people can understand the good or bad of what's going on here. And they get it from a personal perspective that's actually getting the workouts in.
Right.
So I guess if you don't mind me asking, do you plan on returning?
Absolutely, I plan on returning, and I want to encourage everyone that's watching. Work takes place outside. It's injury-free, right? The injury risk is 0 to none because you're working against your body weight. And often we send our kids to do all these things, especially you parents. We send our kids to do all these things, and we can't be effective leaders because we are afraid to take the steps that we're asking our children to take. So for me, I've got a rule in my household. I don't ask my son to do anything that I'm not willing to do. Because if I'm not willing to do it, then it just becomes me using my authority to force him. But once I get in to show that, listen, son, I'm not going to do it as well as you. I'm not going to jump as high, run as fast, but I will put in the work. It breeds character. And the times that we live in are missing character.
Right.
So the Vertimax, it's free, inhibited character, and I encourage everyone, give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Well, BK, I definitely appreciate you giving me the time.
Thanks, Coach.
If you guys have any questions, you know how to reach out to us. It's Speedy Training Academy, Coach Smith, and this is Vertimax Training. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.
Yes, sir. It was good.